Good evening. Good evening. Let me check, see what the audio sounds like. All right, we're all right. Let's see what we got. Pushing higher here. What we did, we opened up, we pulled back. Previous day low, well, yesterday, whatever. I'm on the wrong chart. I'm on the wrong chart, guys. Previous day low. We got the previous day high marked out. What up, John? How's it going, David? Let's kind of see here. Let's mark out this trend line we got. Ooh. Ooh. Kind of right there at it. We're going to break this trend line to the upside or what? We're going to pop out of there? Maybe. What up, Idris? We'll kind of see what happens here. Yes, pulled back there at 630, retested that 137. We short here. Current long in up 455, looking for 50. Yeah, I mean, I think that 55 is a good level to target. It's kind of between these two levels. We've overshot this level a couple of times, but we have kind of just been knocked down at this level. What up, John? Man, this is developing kind of a lot of trend line liquidity to the upside. This 281 seems reasonable to draw to at some point this evening. What would be your stop at the low? 50 points. We'd risk all of our profits. We would risk all of our profitos if we did that. Let's check the 5. Yeah, I'm really going to need like some sort of a pullback here in order to get in on that. That trend line's holding pretty well, but you think we push into the 280s at some point. Just don't really know when. What do you guys think? You think it's now? Or do we got some sort of a pullback going now? Look at the, let's check the 9 touch. The first 9 touch, yeah, it would have been here. So we sold through it 6 points. Would have gave you 6. Yeah, we'll see. Just going to wait and see if we can't get some sort of pullback here and look to get long at some point there. Kind of checking out these levels here. Let's pop through there or not. 43.50, 43.50. Yes. Yeah, we got some equal highs. Yeah, I don't want to jump in here. I need a bit more. Maybe we go for the 50 touch. Look for some sort of 50 touch here. Pull back into the 35, 36 area. Maybe we'll go for a 50 touch pullback. We can get in there with, and we also do have 2 minutes still not been balanced. Yeah, so you got this 3 minute gap here that's never been balanced. So maybe you could just long out of this gap. Long out of that 3 minute gap. So we'll look for maybe some sort of pullback into that. So maybe retest the 230s earlier. So let's see if we can get a pullback into that area. It might not do that. It may just rip higher here. Do got the triple equal highs here. It might run right through there at the 243.50. But I would like for it to leave that area. Not so sure we get the pullback into this zone. It would be nice, but not so sure we do. If we pop here, it could just go. So I'm just waiting. We'll wait. We'll be patient. See if we can't find an entry. Gonna need a pullback. If it just starts running and it gets into the macro, then maybe we just jump in. But otherwise, we'll wait. And we'll just kind of see what happens here. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, we do appreciate it. Remember, you got 1 more day. Is it 1 more day? 2 more days for the 80% off APEX. 91% off Bulenox still going on to the end of the month. Let's go. Use the coupon code MM for the best deal. All right. Let's get some music going. Might be kind of a sluggish time of night here. Let's see here. Let's see what Ash took today. I don't think he's on. You guys want to listen to Ash? Let's let you listen to Ash here. Hold on. Let's listen to Ash together here. Hold on. Listen to Ash.
And you see it just goes straight to where my target would have been, so it happens. So I was expecting a little bit of a pop here, not much, so I decided to take a long stop below the low, and I wanted to target 50% retracement of the push down. So I'm at break even at this point, and yeah, just looking for it to pop a little bit higher. As soon as we get close to my target, I'm going to stop up just to protect the profits that we made, and we unfortunately just get tagged out a little too soon. So my bias is still short. As soon as we get a break of structure on the 1 minute, I want to re-enter in on a short position. So we failed to make a higher high on a 1 minute, and we get the break of structure there, so I market order it in, stop above the high, and looking for the continuation lower. at this point, I'm pretty much at where I want to be for the day, up nearly 500. So I decided just to kill the trade there and be done for the day. So 2 trades, 2 winners, perfect.
Or
Okay. I accidentally turned my mic off. I don't even think you guys could hear me that whole time, could you? Oops. I don't know when I turned it off. Oh, what up, John? I was just saying, no, I wasn't muted. I had turned it off. Anyways, what up, Pine Tree? I may have accidentally turned myself off there. I was trying to make sure y'all couldn't hear my, hello? All right. Making sure y'all can't see or hear my music. You guys can't hear my music, can you? All right, we ran those triple equal highs. Pantry, have you taken any trades this afternoon? I think we're running into the 280, but, you know, I don't know. What up, Shenanigan? You guys want to hear my music for a second? Let me let you listen.
My words are like a dagger with a jagged edge.
All right, that's all you get. That's it. That's all you get. I'll get in trouble for more than that. I'll get in trouble for more than that. You're in rough shape. Pine Tree, hope you feel better, brother. You taking some medicine? 22,240. Yeah, I don't hate it for the break of this trend. I mean, I think this is a lot of low resistance liquidity built up here, right? All these touches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we run into the 280, but I need to get some sort of an entry. I don't want to just buy right here. I think it's completely reasonable to think that maybe we get one more rejection and then go. That's at least what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to try to wait for that. About ready to take the good old NyQuil? Yeah, that NyQuil. Are you taking the pills or are you taking the liquid? The liquid's terrible. Tastes terrible. What up, Coach Fred? What up? Yeah, the liquid's terrible. Non-professional. I'm holding till either the account passes. Anyway, the account blows or it passes. Been there, done that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. This could just go from here. What would be the 25-point stop? Yeah. I can maybe switch over to micros and do it. I could. Switch to micros and go like 4 micros. Take 2 off at the 60. And let the other 2 run to the 80, maybe. I could do that. I'm going to wait. I'd rather take it with a mini. We'll see. Although the micro would reduce risk, for sure. I'm thinking down here. I want to see an entry down here in the 230 area. If we go back to that 230 area, it was kind of a key area earlier today, right? Bounced from it there, bounced from it there, resistance here. So resistance, support. Made it back through it, but now turned back into support, push back through, a little resistance. So I want to get one more pullback into this area and see if we can get an entry. Otherwise, we'll just watch it go without us. That's the thought. Normally, I probably just get in right here, but I'm trying to be a little more patient. Trying to be a little more patient. Yes, a little bit. ES is already kind of back at the opening price from this morning. That 44 level, kind of in the key area there for the ES. What up, John? You're in with 6 cons, up $500 so far. Need another $1,500. I hope you get it non-professional. So if you're in with 6 minis and you need 1,500 more, it's not that much. What, another 12 points, 13 points, 12 points? Somewhere in there. Not too bad. I mean, I do think you probably get it. How fast you get it, that's questionable. Yeah, kind of like that 255 area. Pine Tree said he's feeling excellent. He's going to go outside and shovel the driveway this time. He's not even going to use the snow blower. He's going to shovel, or the snow plow. He's decided he's going to just shovel it just for exercise. Just going to shovel the whole driveway. Short. Good thing he's got a short driveway. Short from like me to you. Short. In his shorts and Crocs. That's right. You just shovel the walkway. Thought you was going to die. Yeah. You got to get the warden to do that for you, Pine Tree. You know about the warden? Do you have one of those? Anybody here have a warden? Need some trade some night? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Trev, sure. No problem. Anytime. Anytime. But most of the time, if I'm off stream, I'm not trading. Most of the time. Unless I'm just really in that degen kind of a mood. Sometimes. Oh, got a kind of a story for you guys tonight. So, was at Longhorn Steakhouse earlier, right? Was at Longhorn Steakhouse, and this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I know you," and I was like, "That's weird. Could this be like the first person to ever recognize me in public? You know, never happened before." He's like, "I know you, man," and I was like, "Okay," and he's like, "Your name's Brett," and I was like, "No, that's not my name, buddy." I said, "I'm not Brett." And he's like, yeah, you're Brett." This is who he was trying to say that I look like. Brett Kreischer. This guy. I was like, I don't see the resemblance. But he was like, he's like, "Oh yeah, you look just like him." I'm like, "No, I don't." But then I told him, I was like, "Well, you know, I do YouTube, so I thought that maybe you were going to be like the first person to recognize me." But no, wasn't that. He thought I was a comedian. So I should have pounded a Bud Light and ran off. Yeah. Yeah, Brad is hilarious. But yeah, I thought it was funny. Like, I thought someone recognized Methodical Man. I had this exact outfit on. And he was like, "Oh, I saw the Go Gamble hat. I thought you were Brad." I was like, "I don't think he wears those hats, but you know." It was a nice guy. He goes, "Well, now that I'm closer to you, maybe you don't look that much like him." He goes, "I might be a little drunk." So yeah, I don't even know his last. I can't say his last name. Brett, whatever. How do you say it? I don't even know. I've seen him all the time. I follow him on TikTok. Kirshner? Kreischer? I can't say his name. I don't know how you say it. Will sees the resemblance. I don't see it. I don't see it. He normally does the comedy shirtless. I don't know if this thing's going to give me the entry I want. You recognize me? Perfect. It'd be easy to recognize me in public if I was, you know, if you were looking for a methodical man. Just look for the gold gamble hat. What is the medicine for today? Should we trade or should we not trade? Tomorrow, I think it's fine. I don't know about tonight. I mean, have we gotten that much volatility tonight? Not really. Pulled back. Failed to reach previous day low. Grind it up. Where's the new week opening gap or the new day gaps? Like right here. Getting antsy watching this, might just go to bed. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, professional hunter. Shut it down. Let's see. New 1 hour candle in 20 seconds. Yeah. Gold dip pretty good. I got it pulled up. Let me see. It did. I don't know if my strategy works on gold. I mean, I would assume it probably does, but if we were looking at gold, I would be long right now. How much is gold per point? Can somebody tell me? How much is gold per tick? What up, Robert? GC is a wild ride. Chad Piat, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Southside player. Shadow band. I don't know. I don't know Southside. I have no idea. It's $10 per tick or point? Tick? I'd probably be long right now if I was trading gold the way it looks, I think. Kind of push back up into the 29.13s. Kind of looks like it maybe makes sense, but I look to the left here. Yeah, you do have an interesting wick down there at 2,900. But again, I don't know much about gold. That was per tick. Dang. Oh, there's the little retest of the 40. Do I take it right here? I hate to, but I'm going to do it. Retest the trend line. Either has to hold or it doesn't. I really can put my stop like here. That's risking like 8 points. If it stops me out here, I can re-enter off this gap. I mean, you say, oh, why don't you just put your stop down here? Well, I could. Yeah, I tend to agree, Treff. I'm looking at it. I mean, the only thing I would say is you got that wick down there at 2,900 that maybe it wants to run. But it did run some liquidity to the downside. We have a clean inversion to the upside here. I think a push back into the 13 makes sense if it gets above the VWAP. Do you use the VWAP on gold? I don't know. I stream sometimes rad. Tori trades fault caught lying about trades. Did she? Did Tori get caught lying about trades? What trades was she lying about? I don't know. I mean, I don't know Tori trades. I don't know much about her, but let's be honest. Like, is she really a trader? No, she's more of a swing trader now. I mean, I shouldn't say trader. She's more of like a swing trader, right? What did she get caught doing? Somebody tell me. I don't know. I'm not up on all the drama. I mean, I do follow Patrick on Twitter, so my Twitter has been going off. But I would assume if Tori got caught doing something, Patrick's probably all over it. She's hot. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know anything. Not to me, bro. Your little inside bar strap from the market open that Yoma tested is hot. 22 out of the last 27. Nice. Methodical man, rad. Let's see. No. Danny trades. Patrick. Oh, come on, man. Buying Twitter followers. Uh-oh. Is that Danny's mugshot? Okay. I don't see anything about Tori on here, I guess. I'm sure it would be on here. Man, Patrick has been firing it off today on Twitter, huh? Comedy. Pat told her. What's she? I don't even know. I don't see it. There's the link to my Twitter if you want to follow. Go ahead. X, Twitter, whatever. I don't really post that often, but check it out. Is 2 trades a year really trading? Yeah, true. You went short on ES hoping for a pullback into the 142. Let me look. That's a pretty short target. What is that? I mean, it did tap previous day opening. And that's where the VWAP is, so I don't think it's outside the question. All right, Red, we'll follow you back. Looks like my stop might be in trouble here. Oh, only thing you saw was she got called out her trend line strategy not being transparent. Yeah. I guess I should have been, I don't know, guys. Do I DCA here? Do I move my stop down in DCA? Or do I just let it touch my stop? So we'd have to move the stop down to here. And then we would DCA somewhere in here. What do you think? I don't know. Am I feeling degen? I'm always feeling degen. Goes for a break for a couple of months. Comes back saying she hasn't lost a trade since September. Yeah. Monday and Tuesday count as the same day. They do, Robert. Do I think we're gonna weak enough to go that low? Probably not. I would think that the stop would be safe down here, but I don't know whether we make it into this gap or not either. Not sure. I don't love my entry though. DCA, let's go. Who's in control? Can they do this before they do that? That's true. Nothing wrong with that, N. Wilson. Quick scalps are nice. I like the quick scalps. Oh, man. I I know my stop's not safe right here. Wasn't patient enough. Should have waited for my pullback. DCA is the cure for all. You think we can do 46.50 before we hit that low? It's kind of the body there, midway of the gap, midway of the... We'll see. We'll see what it does. It's always a risk. Everything we do in trading is a risk. ES did pull back below the 43 there. If it can pop the 44s, I think we go, but... The problem is we may not pop this trend line and actually run these highs until like midnight, you know? I don't know. All right, we'll do it. We'll pull our stop down to here. Why not? I mean, it's, you know, our traders turn your head. What is that? 26, 36, 46. It's almost a 30-point stop. The 1 hour resistance is 40 to 50. I don't know, Trev. I mean, like, we've kind of already hit it. But we'll see. I will DCA down here into it. Darrell, appreciate you. Appreciates your patronage. The SS trailing drawdown needs to be refueled. That's what usually design says. The SS trailing drawdown needs to be refueled. I should have waited for this entry. This, I mean, I'm 11 points lower. May not make it to this tag me in, but let's see. I mean, this looks like a big pullback, right? It's going to be like 10 points. The trailing drawdown 2.0 is on order. It's on order. Special built. Way less stressful on the 50, yeah. Let's check out. You can see my entries from earlier. Yeah, not really even a gap there, but you do have. You could pull back into the 25s, maybe. I mean, what, 6 green candles in a row on the 15? Little double bottom down there. Yeah, we'll see what we get. Ugh. A stripper pole for his boy John. You could get it. See if we get tagged in. Or DCA'd in. I mean, if it's pulling back this far, it may as well tag us in. Careful what you ask for. Careful what you ask for. Your candles are not all green, but maybe because it's micros. Oh, I was on the 15-minute. This is the 15. You can look. I mean, basically you have that one red candle, but 6 greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 minutes. Let's see what the 2 minute looks like. Yeah, 2 minutes not like that. I do think the 3 minute is the cleanest here. Oh, you're looking at the ES? Yeah. Let's see if she goes. What up, Francis? If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We're at 67.53 on the subs. Can we get to 7K in the next day or two? We'll see. What do we got here? Home game tomorrow. There's a possibility that we will play a doubleheader tomorrow with potential of weather on Thursday. Why is he saying Thursday, though? I thought their next game was Wednesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? I'm confused. The schedule shows there's a game on Tuesday and Wednesday, but this message says Thursday. A doubleheader. I don't know why it says the game is on Thursday. If you get tagged in, I lose my account. Oh, no, non-professional. All right. I don't want to get tagged in then. Let's push it up to the... Let's get non-professional out of there first. You saw that video about last week. Sorry, it was bad for you. It's amazing how we go through those situations once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, John, I knew what I was doing that day. That's the thing. It's like, I knew exactly what was going to happen and what I was doing. Like, and even though I knew, I still couldn't restrain myself from pressing the button, right? I mean, realistically, I stopped pressing the button there. I still have $800 in drawdown in each account. And we're fine to continue trading. So, but for whatever reason that day I just decided I wasn't going to restrain myself. And it cost me. It cost me. Southside player, you've been trading any crypto lately? You've been in on the Bitcoin pump? A good pop would be good. Your alt personality takes over, Will. Stacking up for the last leg. Let's go. Say hello. Tell everyone hello. Say, I am what you hear in the background, barking like crazy. He said, do not show me that mic pop. I will try to eat it later. This is called a wiener dog. Eats a wiener dog. See? He hates it when I do that. Ugh. He hates it. What a wiener. That's right. Maxie said he's the man. Now I could add one in here. Take profit at the swing high. It's only like 6 points. ES, problem is, like right in here, the ES is going to hit that key level again. I don't think we're going to be back at the high yet. And we could just be, it could just be a failed pivot. It could just be a failed pivot. Could. Or it could go to the moon. I don't know. I don't even have a take profit set. It could bust through and go higher. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You never know. If ES gets above 44, I do think that there's a good shot we push up into the 60. If we get back above this high here, I will trail my stop to here. So I want to see us get through this high. I'll move my stop to here. And we'll probably leave it there. It'll only be 6.5 points at that point, at that juncture. We do have the stop in, guys, just down there. Just in case, you know, a Trump tweet comes out or something. The good old Trump tweet comes out. Kind of looking like a rocket. All right, let me help it. High 40 sprints we could pop. All right, hold on. Let's see here. A rocket. Don't make fun of my drawing. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like a witch. Maybe a boot, half a boot and half a witch's hat. Not quite sure which. All right, that was an excellent drawing. So, non-professional. No. No. All right, fine. We'll keep it simple. Oh. Oh, goodness. What do you guys got me doing over here? What do you guys got me doing? That's a Patrick Whelan candle? Yeah. ES tapped the 40 there. Let's see if we can get through. I am tempted to add one here and take it off at the 47, but that would be a risky play. If I did that, I would have to snug both the stops up to here. I'm not quite sure. It would be high risk, low reward. We're going to play it safe for now and just not add. I think we need to add down here. If we get the pullback, we'll add down here. Otherwise, we'll see if it can just break out here and go. Let's be honest, we're not really moving here. We have resistance from a predictable area, but sellers have been unable to make any headway shorter. Yeah. I don't know. Yes, kind of double top in there at the 44. I could kill this and look for a re-entry, but as soon as I do that, it will probably just hold and pop. Social media makes everyone think their opinion matters. Life before the internet, everybody was quiet. Yeah. You'll go short, Will? I mean, if this was my funded will, I would say, you know, sacrifice thyself. But it's just an eval. No need for you to do that. But I do appreciate the offer. I appreciate the gesture. Man, since I've gotten on, we have not moved hardly at all, right? What are we in, like a 10-point range? Not even 10 points. 12? 12 and a half points. Am I trading the ES? What are we doing here? Trading the ES over here.
Dirt on me and grow a wildflower.
Literally, our entry is a brick wall. Where's Kid Poker when you need them? The gold trade at this hour seems to be a lot better. Let me see how the gold did. Yeah, we said we thought it might push back up into 913. Yeah, it pushed up to 911. It definitely is moving a little more. Yeah, that's what I listen to, REM. You would know. You don't know. You guys don't know what I listen to. Oh, yep, that's Kid Poker. Where's he at? He'll be back. Kid Poker will be back. This is the longest you've ever been in a trade. Holy cow. It's me, RM. It's me. Yeah, we're on like the playlist now that's mostly Eminem. Got some Nickelback in there later on. Linkin Park. Who else? Yeah, not a whole lot of variety in this playlist. Just mostly Eminem. Yeah, I 8 weeks. Same. It is difficult. It's hot in here. I'm going to have to turn the air on. Or the fan, at least. Yes, did not quite make it back up to the 144 again. Holy cow. We're just hanging out, Vince. We're long right now. Off the 242 and a little drawdown. Also, just remember if it's getting hot in here, the roof might be on fire. Just let it burn. Oh, yeah, Trev, we are. I mean, like, we're back in that sort of element again, right? Two-minute new candle, we may come down the length of the previous 50-minute. Let me see. They're pretty small candles, right? Yeah, I don't plan on moving my stop anyway until we sweep the high one more time. Just going to see if we hit all-time high. I'm going to be bullish this week. Yeah, probably me too, Vince. I don't think there's any reason not to be, but I mean, we could have some pullbacks here and there. It's kind of how it goes, right? Waves, like we talk about. It's not really, doesn't just go straight up, straight down, straight up. So it'll probably offer opportunities both ways. The shorts do seem to be a little more violent lately. Seem to be a little faster. I guess we had a couple of big moves up here, though. I mean, ES just cannot get above 144 right now. Just unable to do it. Really, really slowing down here, too. I mean, could have kind of add here for like a little 4-point scalp, but could put a stop here, take profit there. I'll wait. Yeah, exactly. Design on. Just kind of slice you one cut at a time until you're bleeding out on the ground. Rather club a baby seal. This is tough. This is a tough market to try to trade. You really got to be patient these times of night. You got to show your patience. And I have a lack of patience. All right, let me turn the fan on. All right. Now low 40s prints we can pop. Can't even last a minute in bed. How am I supposed to hold a trade for 15? I hate weeks, man. You got to keep that to yourself, man. Gosh. And remember, practice makes perfect. All right? Do what you got to do. Oh. I wanted to add here, but didn't. Have to turn the TV off because Max will be barking at anything that pops up. Oh, here we go. We might actually sweep this high this time. I like the way the ES looks here. Let's see if it can not get knocked down here. Add on the sweep. I don't know. I hate weeks. Let's do it. I mean, I could add there, but I was thinking of adding down here and taking it off at that high just for 4 points. Kind of a little 1-to-1, but just do it. That's what Nike says. Just do it. Or at least that's what it said when I was a kid. I think so too, Will, but the ES has got to break that 44. A lot of resistance at 243. That's right where I'm at. Not a good spot. Not a good thing for me. Can it pop? Can it go? Can we go to the moon? Appreciate you, RM. We'll check on you later. We will catch you later. Yeah, non-professional. I tend to agree with you. It's kind of created a bit of a range here, and if we pop out of it, we get a little spike. You're in the 5. It's looking bullish. All right, can she go? Where's that big Hulk smash green boner candle when you need it? A rising wedge. Yeah. Kind of a little flag here too. A little flaggy. Real choppy one, but it's there. Yeah, I got the trend line drawn out on the 1 minute, but it translates over to the higher time frames too. So I'm saying, like, I thought it might take us to the macro time for us to be able to push through this. It might take a couple hours. Who really knows? I think we're going to the 80s up there, 81. We get through this, I think we go to the 81. Yes, still not get above that 44 there. All right, here we go, guys. ES is about to retest the 44. This could be it. Let's see. I don't really have a target for my take profit on this. I think I'm just going to see how high it can go. A lot of times during this time of night when I take profit earlier, woohoo! When I take profit early, then it goes. So we don't really have a profit set. The last 3 15-minute candles. 1, we pulled back into the area of support. 2, second candle was rejected. Third candle confirms bullish momentum as we try to make new highs. Yeah, indeed. First level up there, 52. Going to naturally have a little resistance in the 50 area. I do think that I can trail my stop up to here now. Got 2 Bulenox for 15. Let's go. Exactly, Vince. Just passed another funded. Let's go. 96. Or your mom sucks pee-pee. Your mom sucks my pee-pee. Let me go back and get your name right here. Hold on. His name is, that is his name, guys. That is his name. Where's it at? It is going to be a good laugh forever. As long as you don't change it. Where's it at? I don't know. Is it in my? Let me check the Discord. I didn't think I had to go in there. Why can't I find it? Let me see. I don't know. I can't find his name. Yeah, exactly, Treff. Resistance in the 50s. I'd like to get through there. I'm just going to let it go and see what happens. We just double topped at 51.75. I think we pop through there. That next level up there is 56. The pop got you 4 points away from pass. I think you'll get 56 non-professional. Above 56, I'll probably go break even here. So kind of above 56, we'll go break even, I think. You got a little wick sitting inside a fair value gap right there. This will be a decent little liquidity pool there. Again, I think that we're making our way to the 81, but I don't know. All right, appreciate you, Robert. So we popped the 44 there on the ES all the way up to the 45. 1 whole point that took us. Thank you, Trev. Well, I knew I wanted to get long. I knew I wanted to pull back. But ideally, I wanted to pull back into the 30s, but didn't get it. So just got in. Left equal highs up here at 51.75. Pull back into the 47 area. 48 would probably still be reasonable. But if we get back above 51, I'd like to see a nice little run into the 56. You know, a little run, 4 points, major pop. You know what I mean? See if it pushes through the 52 here. Do I add on a pullback into the 48? Seems like I should have added already if I was going to do it. Push through the 52 here. Let's see if we get a nice little run into the 56. We will lock in some profit on a push into the 56. I think I'll lock in 5 points. Should have added on the break. Yeah, true will. It happened pretty quick, though. I might add on the pullback here, though. I might. Because I think it's reasonable to think. That'll be like 4 points. All right, we'll do it. Kind of sitting in this untested wick. Got the 9 sitting right there. We did cross here. We just now spread out. So that would be the first 9 touch as well. With a little untested wick there. And it's inside a fair value gap. So I think it would hold. If we don't get tagged, if it pushes through the high, then I'll take that off. Also, the ES retesting the 44 from the top side now. Might get 2 more small legs up. I think that, yeah, I think we continue up. But it's kind of like consolidate, break out, consolidate, break out. You know, it's probably going to be kind of what it does. I mean, that's the pattern so far, right? Kind of a breakout, consolidate. Breakout, consolidate, breakout. We'll see. Is the ATAR on the 1 minute 2.3 right now? I have no idea. 2.3 probably about right. Your best friend is the trend. 70s I agree, but 50 are going to be a pain. Yeah. Diamond shape ES over the last 24 hours. See if we can get this tagged in. We'll see. I think it's a decent amount of reasons for this to hold here. Now, if this is the thing, I didn't front run the 9, so this could bounce 1 tick from our entry, which is what it's doing right now. So if we don't get tagged and it bounced, if we don't get tagged in, then it's fine. I'll just take it off. Because I kind of want to be tagged in where I want to be tagged in. If it doesn't do it, then it's fine. It came 1 tick from tagging us in there. Yeah, no, I get it, Coach Fred. Yeah, it's not really moving all that much at all. Not that Nasdaq is either, but still. See if we get a little, if we get tagged in. Oof. It literally touched our entry, but because of the spread, we did not get in. New 15, yep. There we are, we're in. So I want to see it pop. A pop. Pop. It looks like it's circling down. It might be. It might be. I don't know. I'm just here for the party. Oh. That's what we go for, Coach Fred. It doesn't always happen that way, so. I do think there's a lot of reasons for it to pop right here, though, but it might not do it. You watch it till it holds. Gain strength, then I enter on the trades. Nice. Oh, let's see what this is. Can we push? Oh, Forrest, you got your account back? Looks like you did. Can we push? What up, Joseph? Gold absolutely ripping. Did it hit my target? Holy cow. Holy cow. Gold just pushed all the way up to 29.18. I was looking at getting long around the 09 area, 08, 09, thinking that pushing to 13 made sense. But I wasn't sure about the points on gold. I know you guys said $10 a tick. I think just monster ripped up there. So this gentleman in my Discord, he might be in here, might not. He accidentally canceled his PA with Apex on accident, and he reached out to Apex to see if he could get it back, you know, because he accidentally canceled it. They told him no, and then he messaged him and said, "Well, you gave Trades by Matt's account back to him after he accidentally canceled it, and then they gave it back to him." Interesting. So there you go. That's your I mean, it's good information to have, right? Yeah, I think it is too. Scams by Matt. I don't think that Matt is a scam. I like Matt. I don't know Matt, but I like Matt. I do think that he ignores a lot of stuff sometimes or whatever, but I do think he's a genuine nice guy, even though I've never met him. He seems that way anyway. Yeah, I bought one of these to kind of help my filming. Yeah, this one's a piece of shite. It's no bueno. I put my phone on here, and it doesn't even. It's too weak to even hold it. Yeah, we're talking about Matt. He just doesn't call things out like he should. He's no stress. Yeah. I did like to see that he posted another video showing him getting payouts. So, you like to see it? I thought it was strange last year. That's why I posted that video. It's like, man, he was really consistent with payouts for like the first 3-4 months and then just fell off the map. I thought that was strange. Dollar Tree to Dollar General for cams. Yeah, I guess I do. Well, this thing was like $75. It wasn't like that cheap, right? And it's just using my phone. It would just hold my phone. Yeah, the trading platform thing. Yeah, I mean, it's each his own. I'm not so much a fan of that, but you know what I mean. NKD, $10 a tick, 25 a tick. Looks like a great long. Nice. If you're taking 50K plus in payouts, you're taking a break from everything too. 50K though, non-professional to Matt's not that much money. He's probably making $12,000-$15,000 a day. You had to say made me laugh when the phone that is limp and doesn't work. Yeah. No one's been the same since the Apex DCA debacle. 725 stop. That long is thousands. Oof. Yeah, I don't trade the NKD. I don't even really look at it. I know I know like Cammy used to trade it, right? I think Cammy used to trade it too. Yeah, Coach Fred, that is interesting. I don't think he's as bad as he used to be when it comes to that. It's about like being red on stream and then green off stream. I know that there was a time where he would be down a lot and then say he got it back afterwards, but I don't think that is as often as it used to be now. Keegan Murphy, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right, I'm going break even now, guys. And by break even, I mean 42. That's my original entry. We got out on that first entry there, or second entry. The recaps. Yeah, I like watching his recaps. You the man, Keegan. You the man. Let's go. You still don't get those Apex rules. I mean, they're pretty simple, to be honest with you. Don't let a single trade go more than 30% of your total drawdown. That's pretty easy to understand, right? And and then maintain the 30% consistency rule. Other than that, that's really all you got to pay attention to, right? That's it. Very simple. So it has been a little bit of a tougher market though, Coach. I mean, especially like, I know he doesn't use as tight a stop as I do, but like me using my 10-point stop, I realize is like cost me a little bit in a couple of trades. So like I switched it up to 15 during New York. So yeah, I hope so, Treff. I'm waiting. I think if we push through that 55 there, we get a nice big candle. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So I see like a few wicks up here. Don't see a whole lot holding us down right here. What do we got up there? 60, 70, all the way up there. It's kind of just like stair steps. I think we're going to 81. Just don't know how we get there. Kind of want to see it hold above 50 now. I really could trail my stop up to right here. I'd probably be okay. But I'm going to wait for us to get back above the 56. We'll see. 500 short of passing? Oh, close. Very close to 80K in January, and this month has been a nightmare. Oh. 5-minute new candle. This candle is kind of dojing. Yeah, just take it easy. Get that $500. You'll be good. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think that if we can make it to the 70, that 69.50 up there, I probably will take profit. I'm considering taking profit at the 60. We are long on this contract from the 42 technically. I mean, if you can get 17 points during this time of night, that's pretty solid. So we are also in the macro. Let's see if the shock of the hour takes us to here. Let's see. Climbing the ladder. I feel okay about how I've managed this trade so far. Above 55, I may move my stop up to 47. To like right where this swing is. I do think the stop is safest right here. But if we push through the 55, I want to see a quick run into the 60. Really one candle. I mean, really you'd like to see like this candle close here and then just bullish right through that area. And I might consider taking profit right here, or we might trail our stop up to the 55 and see if we can't get a continued push. I think we're going to 81. That would be the entire run of this LRLR to the left that we have here. That's where this run started, the break of this trend line, retest. So I think we clear out the entire LRLR all the way up to the 81, at least, is my thought. All right, pushing through the 55. I want to see a big bar. There we go. That's what I want to see. I'm going to trail my stop up to here. And then through the 60, I will lock in the 55. And technically, we're long from 42. So remember that. Our entry is actually here. We don't want to see this just wick. We want to see it push. 3 minutes, 2 minutes here until the top of the hour. I don't like that wick. We started the night up $1,000 on this account, so from today. And this is kind of what this time of day trading is about, right? Just trading, moving your stop level to level as you can. Lock it in. FOMO setting in? No. We're a rocket ship, Will. It is kind of like a rocket ship, huh? I mean, at least 3 points per candle, you know? 2.5. 2.75 points per candle. That's a true boner right there, 3 points. Come on, can we go higher? There it is. Again, I think this is a safe target. If you're long right now and you're like, man, I just want to take profit, I think the 60 is a safe target. This will be a little more aggressive, and then this would be ultimate, but doesn't really look like we're not going to stop. Zoe, the Apex promotion is just 80% off. It's 1 day to pass. So if you pay like $20 or what is it? 30 bucks for say a 50K, you make $3,000. You get $2,600 in drawdown. Okay. Once you hit the $3,000 profit target, then you pay $125 lifetime fee. It's a one-time fee. And you got the account for a lifetime. And then you got to make $2,600 in profit again to be able to take out $500. And that leaves you $2,000 in drawdown. You can continue to repeat that every 8 days. The maximum withdrawal is $1,500 on the 50K account. No, wait, $2,000 on the 50K account. So every 8 days you can take out $2,000 if you're above the $2,000 buffer. So the second set of 8 days, you'd have to make $2,000 in profit to remove $2,000. The first set, you make $2,600 to leave your buffer in and remove $500. Or you could just make $500 during the second 8 days and remove $500 every 8 days, something like that. Uh-oh. That's the shock of the hour. The shock of the hour. Thank you, Coach Fred. I don't love the entry. I think it's all right. Took a little heat on it over here. I was looking to add over here, down here, but we never got there. This is also a new 15-minute and 5-minute here, so a little pullback there, kind of expected. This one, though, yeah, this was a good entry. This is a good add. 0 drawdown. A lot of reasons for it to bounce here. You had the 9 EMA, the untested wick, the fair value gap, so on and so forth. Oh, no, my original entry was down here, 242, right there that I circled, and then I added here. So that was a good entry. All right, so through the 259, I'm going to trail my top stop pretty aggressively there at that point. Probably to 250, 255 area. So let's see, can we push? We're in the macro. We got another 7-8 minutes here in the macro. Let's see if it can run. Gold's ripping again. Yeah, I might start looking. Holy cow, gold is just going. Look at that thing go. Holy smokes. Up into the 20. Where's the all-time high at on gold? Are we at? We're at all-time high, aren't we? Did gold just make another all-time high there? No. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'd probably be careful here on gold. Maybe that 2922.8. Maybe 2932. I'd be careful into that range. It could turn back down there. Good old gold ripping, though. Maybe we'll pay more attention to that in these night streams. Maybe we'll pay a little more attention. We actually should get a decent sized candle into 62, I think, through here. I mean, like, When you see price run through this quickly like this, that means when we come back to this area, we can really push through it quickly. So we shouldn't have, in my opinion, all that much holding us up above 60 to get to 70. Other than maybe the time of night, the time of day. In my opinion. Now, it might take till midnight for it to get there. I don't know. Who knows? Could take its sweet time. But a boner candle out of nowhere would be nice. Again, I'm going to trail aggressively here above 60. NQ approaching all-time high. Yeah. I agree, Will. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trail this up. We spiked into the 60. Let's see. I mean, I'm kind of thinking this swing right here. All right, I'm going to leave it at 50. I really wanted to lock in this swing, but price looks like it's trying to pull back here. I mean, it touched that 60 and just straight rejected. It's not what I wanted to see. Maybe that's where our turn down is. Remember, we're long from 42, even though the entry shows 47. It's because our average after adding right there. That's the nice reaction. Get back above that high. I think I didn't move my stop to there because like it would have stopped me to the tick and then pushed back up. Again, I was considering taking profit here, but I think, I don't know. It seems reasonable. Gold still ripping? Yeah. We're not going to jump in, though. See that clean inversion on gold? Right here. Closed above that gap. Held. Pushed above, held, retested, went. After running sell side. See, it looks like inverses work on that too. Yes, sir. We're livestock. We're good, doing good. We've been in this trade. I think you had a very similar issue, or entrance I saw over there. Saw you were long from about the same spot, 42. My entry's over here at 42. All right, holding the 21 there. Let's go. Let's see. I think gold has some of the most reliable signals. Yeah, well, I haven't looked at it. Like, I haven't paid that. Obviously, people tell me about it, but like, I haven't paid that close attention to it to kind of know. Just watching here. Can it go? I mean, ES still has room here. I want to see the ES push up into that 47s. That probably takes us into that 70 area. All right, if we move back above this high, I will trail my stop to this swing. So that's all I'm doing. I'm going to keep trailing the stop, swing, swing, swing. You know, a little swing, make a new high, swing, make a new high, and just keep trailing it. You know, as long as we don't break structure, it should be okay. I mean, technically, this should still be here, but Peter says, dump it. Might get stopped. I probably should move my stop back to the 47. Let's do it, because I mean we're still locking in 5 points even there. Even there, we're still locking in 5 points, because we're long off the 42 technically. I just want to be patient with it here. Technically, this would be the swing. We can move to this if we get back above this high. Let's just play it correctly. Yeah, it is, Coach Fred. Definitely is. But if we look at the 3 minute, gives us a little bit better of a story here, right? So you can see on the 3 minute, this will be a swing if it makes a new high. I am watching the other time frames, despite what people think. People are like, oh, you're on the 1 minute. Watch the 3, the 5, the 15. They're all pulled up here. I'm just not always like looking at it the entire time. We have 4 monitors, so we have a lot of stuff pulled up. I need more monitors so we can pull up more stuff. Just trying to be patient with it. You get bottom tick so many times. Yeah. I like to trail tight too. Nick, so I'm looking at a push into the 69. I think ultimately we make it to 82. If you look at this LR here to the left, we kind of broke through this trend line, right? We had a nice trend line here on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, whatever one you want to look at. And so we have this low resistance liquidity here that we've built up since, you know, a couple of days ago there. What? Overnight, midnight last night. So I think 81 is the previous day high, as well as the full run of this entire LR. So I think the safe target is 69, or the safe target really is 60. The little bit more aggressive is 69, and then the ultimate target 81. So I think that's where we go. And that's why I'm trying to be patient with moving the stops and stuff. Bulenox doesn't care how you trade. They do not, Will. Do what you want. Yes, you can DCAD. Do whatever you want. DCA, full port. I mean, they say they got that size, you know, consistent sizing on the funded, but Tom Sabo just full ported 7 minis. He got to pay out. And then still got approved. Still got approved for his payout. They probably were scared that he'd pull up in his Beamer, though, and jump out and flash them, and then jump back in and run. So maybe that's why they approved him. But no matter the reason, right? He still got approved. Tom Sabo. I know. I told him, I was like, why are you not shade treeing that what do you call it? The gasket. Why isn't he changing that valve cover gasket himself? Get in there. Get your hands dirty, Tom. Pull it up underneath the shade tree. That way you're not in the sun. Get her done. Shade tree mechanic. Methodical Man doesn't take his vehicles to get worked on. Unless it's something he doesn't want to do. If it's brakes, I do it myself. If it's like something where I got to be doubled over backwards under the dash or something, I'm not doing it. Take it somewhere else. The catalytic converters, take it somewhere else. The front differential, take it somewhere else. Tires, brakes, thermostat, anything like that, a radiator. We just do that ourselves. What up, Andy? We just do it ourselves. I always say if I can take it apart, I can put it back together. Usually only got 1 or 2 extra bolts left. You're like, where did this bolt come from? How many bolts am I supposed to have left? Yes, I kind of agree, Coach Fred. I kind of agree. It's just finding a spot on one of these pullbacks. If you're not already long, it's finding a spot that kind of makes sense to get in, right? And I don't know if there's an obvious spot right now to get in. Maybe off the 50. 1 to 2 is fine. 5 to 6 where you're in trouble. Yeah. So going long on one prop firm and shorting the other prop firm now. Let's go, Andy. Good luck, sir. Changing the transmission at 14 years. I did that too, Rock Driller. I think I was like 17 though. I had an 87 Ford Mustang, and the transmission went out, and I changed it myself. I changed it myself under a shade tree. The engineers gift us with spare parts when we were done. Yeah. When I was changing out the transmission, I forgot one of the bolts at the very top. And so I was trying to pull it out, and the engine was like tilted up because it was, obviously still stuck in there. And we eventually got it out though. Put the new one in. The only thing I did wrong, changing the transmission, I put the new transmission in and never put the dipstick in. Somehow I don't know how I did that. I didn't put the dipstick, or I think I put it in, but it wasn't like seated all the way. So it was like leaking some transmission fluid for a couple of days before I figured that out and got back under there and made sure it was in correctly. Really easy to do though. I mean, transmission wasn't difficult. It was an automatic transmission too. So my sister sold me that car. She sold me a lemon. Sold it to me with a bad transmission. Rude. That's rude. Who does that? Kind of consolidating here. I think Trev said the 50s were going to be tough to get through. Indeed, he is right. Yes, I'm in Georgia. Northeast Georgia, D. We're in just outside Athens. Just outside Athens. Born and raised. Oh, man, this is putting me to sleep. You just thought 3 acres in Stockbridge? Nice. Let's go. I am very familiar with Stockbridge. Yeah, the 20th anniversary GT back in the 80s. T-tops, white with the red racing stripe. Nice. Mine was an 87. No T-tops. Very basic. Black with red interior. I did like the car, though. My very first car was a 70 Le Mans. Let me show you guys what this mean machine looked like. Mine was green. I mean, really? Come on. Now let me see the pictures. The green machine. That's what it looked like. The pinch sides. The nice chrome bumper. Can buy this one for only $33,000. This car was so... I just love this little car. I butchered the dash. I cut into this wood grain dash to put a new CD player in. It's a metal dash. The dash is metal in that car. So, Chicago snow, I bet. The gas isn't gassing. Yeah, it's trying. I don't know if I'm going to move the stop to here. I should. So, yeah, that car, I love that car. You won't believe what I paid for that car. $200. $200 I paid for that car. It had not ran since 1983. My friend's dad owned it, and he used to be like a race car driver, and he had a bunch of cars on his property. And I was over there one day. I was always over at his house, and I was like, "Hey, you know, I'm looking for a car to buy." And he's like, "I'll sell you that Le Mans over there for $200." And I was like, "Does it run?" And he said, "Yeah." So he takes me down the street, and he scares me to death going like 100 miles per hour. And then he said he'd take $200 for it. And I said, "Well, I've only got $50 on me." And he said, "I'll tell you what," I was working a part-time job. He's like, "Just bring me $50 every couple of weeks. And you can have it." So he literally financed the $200 to me. And I drove it home. And my mom was pissed. It hadn't been tagged since 1983. And I drove it home. This was in 1997. So the registration was 14 years out of date. I drove her home. Brakes barely worked. You had to pump the gas about 80 times because it had a dead spot in the car to get it to start. Yeah. A lot of fun. I wrecked that car. I ran it off the road and it hit a tree, right? The tree scraped down the side of the car. And so my driver's side door would not open. The door would not open. So I took a girl on a date, right? Don't tell nobody. And I'm going to move my stop up to here now. And she goes, I go to open the passenger side door because that's how I have to get in. I can't get in the driver's door. She's like, "Oh, thank you." I said, "No, girl. This is for me." She thought I was getting the door for her. No. It's getting that for me. Step aside. Methodical man has to get in first. Oh. Here comes the pop treff. I think so. Yeah, I'll tell you another story about that car. So the wheels that were on it, like, I put some checkerboard mag wheels on there. Let's see if I can find a picture of like the checkerboard. I called them checkerboard. Yeah, they were like this. These are the wheels that I put on, like, we call them checkerboards. That's what they look like. I bought them from my friend. And I'm on my way home from school one day. And I guess he cross-threaded one of them when he put it on. And the wheel flew off. So I'm driving down the road and I feel like I got a flat tire and I look to my left and my wheel bounces by the car. So, had a lot of fun in that car. My friends, I literally had the worst car out of everybody, but they always wanted to ride with me and I could never understand it. I'm like, you guys all have nicer cars than me, yet you want to ride with me. Makes no sense. No sense. But fun times back in the day. Chevy come back out with a square body, are they? The old Pontiac Le Mans. The nicest car I ever had, like very early on, is I bought an Infinity, and the engine blew up within like a couple of months of buying it. So I used to have a car where my door would fly open. Like if you go around a sharp curve, the passenger door would fly open. The lights would turn off and on. Like you're just driving down the road in the middle of the night, and the headlights would just turn off. That car had some gremlins. There was a girl at work who wanted me to give her a ride home. I said, sure. And then she told someone at work the next day that she'd never ride home with me again. Let's go, non-professional. Nice job. You the man. Took your 90 Land Cruiser every day. Yeah, Land Cruisers are nice. Rajesh Rawat, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Now that was that one where the door flew open was a very cheap car, a Chevrolet Spectrum. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of those. The good old Chevrolet Spectrum. That car was a piece of junk. But you drive what you have to drive, right? It was like a square car, very, very square car. Right here. Chevy Spectrum, baby. Yeah. The girls love that. And then I also drove at one other time. Oh, a 1980 Ford Escort wagon. I had some beaters, guys. I had some beaters. That was my mom's car. I drove it until the engine popped on me. Very nice. Maybe, Trev. We'll see. Can we do it? Looks like a Tesla truck had a baby. Nice hoopties. That's right. The hoopties. But all my friends were like, hey, man, come pick me up. Let's go. And they had like super nice cars, but not me. I had junk. 84 Chevy Celebrity. Very familiar, Trev. Very familiar. That's very, very similar to the old Escort. Yeah, the Le Mans was my first car. The Escort was what I drove second. Then I drove the Spectrum. I got that Mustang somewhere after those two cars from my sister. Had to fix it. And then I got the Infinity shortly after that, and that car blew up. And then I do think I upgraded to an Acura Legend. I drove a 4-door Acura Legend, manual transmission, and then I think I bought a new Mustang. I kind of got to where I got some nice cars after that. A couple motorcycles, some nicer vehicles then. But smoke a bowl? I don't smoke. Your dad had a 78 Le Mans? Let's go. You had a car get struck by lightning? Did it do anything to it, Will? Dodge Intrepid. Oh, God, that thing is horrible. Took out an entire Taco Bell fence and still drove it home. The Dodge Intrepid, man, those cars had like terrible transmissions. My sister had one of those too. She wrecked it. Oh, it killed it. Jeeps. Yeah, I never had a Jeep. I've never owned a Jeep. Your mother bought a Chevy Vega. My mom had one of those. Went on the field across from the house, shot the arrow straight up in the air. Arrow came down in the hood. Dang. Yeah, my mama had a Chevy Vega when I was probably 12 years old, and I changed the radiator on that when I was 12 years old. She didn't have no man, so I had to do it myself. Little scalp short here. Actually, Coach Fred, I don't hate a scalp short. We have all these equal lows down here that I do think get taken out. So I'm a little leery of where my stop is, but I'm thinking we take out the 70 first. I would like to. But I think after we take out that 70 or 80, this could be a good target. Like these triple, quadruple equal lows down here. Could pull back to it now, but I would like to see it push into the 70 first. Big dent rusted out the hood. Yeah, I bet. Those things would rust like nobody's business. That little Chevy Vega, though, that was a little manual transmission car. I think that's what I learned to drive a manual transmission on. They would just let me get in the car and go. I was like 12, 13 years old. They'd be like, just go ahead. They had a big property, so it just tell me to stay on the property, which I never did. But we had rollback wreckers and stuff on the property. I took the rollback wrecker. It was also a manual transmission. I took it out one day to go to the store. Ran out of gas on the way to the store. Walked back home. They were like, Did you take the wrecker and leave it parked on the side of the road? And I was like, No, I don't know how that got there. Wasn't me. So, yeah, my mom used to race Pintos, John. My mom used to be a race car driver. She raced in the Ford Pinto division. Yeah, I used to be at the racetrack every weekend, and she raced a Ford Pinto. I'm assuming they fixed the gas tank from not blowing up before they raced them. Not sure, though. Yeah, my mom and my dad, my real dad, they used to race all the time. He raced in the late model division. She was in the Pinto division. Yeah, I think 280s for sure, Rock Driller. Coach Fred, I've seen my mom get into a couple fist fights in my time. So, my mom beat her sister's ass because she owed her money one time. I vividly remember. I was like 14. She pulled up at her mom's house and she said, "You have my money?" Yeah, those races do happen still, Mont Daly. She said, "You got my money?" And her sister said, "No, not today." So my mom goes over there and grabs her by the hair of her head and pulls her through the window out of the truck and just starts laying into her. And then when she gets done, she goes, "You don't owe me the money anymore." She said, "You no longer owe me the money." She done took it out on her ass. So. And then one time one of our friends, I used to work at Rent-A-Center. It was the store manager at Rent-A-Center for several years. So I was in collections. And one of her friends pulled a gun on me when I came to collect their furniture. She pulled a gun on me. And then I told her who my mom was. And then she put it away and asked me not to tell her, which I told her anyway. And then the next time my mom saw her, she laid into her. And I was an adult. I was a grown man, and she still did that. She's like, "You pulled a gun on my son?" So, Yeah, stock. We are. Oh, that happened to your dad too? Oh. I used to love working at Rent-A-Center. It was a lot of fun, but you do deal with some crazy people. I worked there for like 8 or 9 years. I worked there for quite a while. So, yeah, my mom she used to love to fight. Not so much anymore. The kids now are like, your mom? There's no way Nana ever got into a fight or ever spanked you. I'm like, yeah, you just don't know. Say something the wrong way to her, I'll be picking my teeth up off the floor. Nana's so sweet. She gives us everything everything we want. That's not the Nana I know. You know, you get a little milder as you get older. So there was no fixing 6 different things for dinner. No. You ate the one thing she fixed, and you were going to eat it. No matter if you liked it or not, you're eating it. So, have I tried the algo box? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, you're in West Philly? The Asian stories. That's right, Coach Fred. We got nothing to do here, so we got to tell the stories. We're in the long. We're just hanging out waiting, so got to tell stories. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Give me one moment. All right, guys. How many points did we go up while we were gone? None? Shocker. Shocker. What am I listening to? You love your mom to death, but she sleeps with her fist balled up. Vinny is a character. What the heck is an algo box, Stock Wisdom? I have no idea what you're talking about. What in the hell am I listening to? Anybody know this song right here that we're about to listen to now? Let's see.
After some time. Yeah. Bad guys. So, I done bumped every hole in the wall, y'all. Did you catch that phone call? Most of y'all didn't met me. Thought it was tall. Get flipped like a deal. Slip veil on the.
Anybody know that song? Sky High. Jason knows. Goody Mob. Let's go. It shows where you were to take trades. Oh, I got you. That's Goody Mob. Black Ice.
Wait, hey.
Alrighty. Yeah, this is I think who is in this? One of the guys from Outkast too, right? Well, it has Outkast in there too, yeah. Featuring Outkast. This is an old song. Well, relatively old.
Now who done stepped in? The B.I.G. the secret weapon, boy, slicker than black ice. Throwing these float like rice at wedding. So
We don't know how long we can play it without getting in trouble, so. Anyone still using the Oracle Trader? Yeah, I watch Oracle. Oh. What are you talking about, Jason? Oh, yeah, big boy. Well, we got through the 50s, and now we're just kind of holding up in the 60s. Your 7 full port eval short in the green. Uh-oh. Do kind of want to see it hold the 60 here. If it doesn't hold it, we may come back and sweep this 50 area first before going higher. Left all these wicks down here. This trade is requiring some patience. When did we enter this trade? We entered this trade at 9:01. We've been in this trade for an hour and 40 minutes. Your wife is available. You had to give up on the Oracle Trader community. Not only was I losing money, but way too much bad politics. I don't know. I mean, I like Oracle. I don't use all of his stuff all the time, but I do like, I think you have to kind of like scale into it for the most part. If you get down there, it'll be only left with one. Yeah. Surprised I know that Southside player? Nah, I know a lot of music. I listen to it. When I tell you that I listen to everything, I literally listen to everything except for metal. I don't listen to metal. But I listen to everything else. From country, I mean, alternative, rap, R&B. I mean, I listen to it all. We listen to it all. Nah, Metallica's all right. They're okay. Some of their songs, not all of their music is like, you know, headbanger type stuff. Oh, you're thinking the company Oracle? No, we're talking about Trader Oracle. I hate weeks. Oh, gold kind of pullback? Yeah, it did, didn't it? We like all the flavors. That's right, Jason. You listen about everything except the screaming goth. Yeah, that's me. I mean, it's just not something I like. All right, I do think this is going to pull back and sweep that 53 level. I mean, we have all these equal lows here. It would make sense, right? So if it pulls back here, I might put my stop back to the swing. We'll see. Yeah, I grew up in a time, I grew up in the 90s when rap was pretty big. So my best friend was you know, very into rap. So that's, you know, we listen to a lot of rap, R&B. Then my mom listened to country. So obviously as I got older, country became a thing. I listened to that. So Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, that was when I was pretty young. I got actually the first CD I ever got was a MC Hammer CD. And I had one of those big boom boxes I asked for Christmas. You know, you thought you were cool because you could take it outside with the batteries, not knowing that once the batteries died, you'd never get any more batteries because you were too poor. So then it could stay inside. Had to stay plugged up. It had to stay plugged up in the house. Billy Ray Cyrus, yeah. Too legit to quit. A lot of fun. EMF, nice. Mr. Kitty. I don't know if I know Mr. Kitty. What is that? You have to fill me in on that one. Mr. Kitty. New to me. You're up listening to rock, and then teenagers got into rap and hip hop. Yeah, I like rock too. Rock. I said I'm not that picky with music. I don't know about that one, Jason. Uh-oh, here we go, guys. Macros 3 minutes away. I mean, should I target the 81? I don't know how long I want to stay on here, but it might take till midnight to get to the freaking 81. Oh, Vinny E. Mini listens to Mr. Kitty. I don't know who that is. I've heard of Vinny E. Mini, but it's been a long time since I heard somebody say that name. Does he still stream? Vinny E. Mini. I haven't heard that name in a long time. I think, didn't Patrick and him used to have like a little back and forth maybe years ago? These slow nights are worse than bumming rides from UGA football players. Uh-oh. Would you be scared to bum a ride? I hate weeks. Oh, he's an Algo Box guy. Milli Vanilli? Yeah. Milli, oh yeah, have you seen those people who are like Milli Vanilli is so upset that people are lip syncing on TikTok now? He might have been Amelia, I don't know. The rock station plays the same old songs from 25 years ago, no new music. As long as you can survive insurance will take care of the rest, probably. For sure. Listen, you can't clump all the UGA football players into one category there, okay? Some drive normally. The ones that don't drive very abnormally. But the ones that do, you know, it's fine. False claims of wins. Yeah, I think Ross got sued. Ross from Warrior Trading, right? Didn't have to pay like a $3 million fine or something along those lines, I think. And I don't know who else was sued. do you guys think? Take profit at 70 or wait for 81? I don't know. Trusting anyone from the state of Georgia is hard enough. They go, oh, your dude got hosed. Yeah. What's wrong? Where are you from? I hate weeks if you don't like the state of Georgia. Are you from Alabama? I had to put that accent on there. Alabama? It's got to be Alabama. It has to be Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, one of those neighboring states. I don't think a South Carolinian would say it. You're from South Carolina? Which one? South Carolina? There's no way you're from South Carolina and don't like Georgia. South Carolina is that's not a rival. It's always a decent game. All right, Coach Fred, appreciate you. Stock wisdom, I like it. Georgia Jeans, I'm going to say you're from Noonan. You're from Noonan, Georgia. Home of Alan Jackson. How close am I? Yeah, visible, exactly. To the moon we go. 4-point move. Hmm, 70 would be, that'd be 18 points. 42, 52, 62. No, that says 28 points. East Cobb, close to Roswell. Nice. I think I'm going to take it at 70, guys. I do think it's going to 81, but I think I'm going to take it at 69.50. I'm long from 42, so that's almost 20. That's 28 points, isn't it? 40, 52, 62. Yeah, it's 27 points. That's pretty good. Yeah, I've been trying to be patient on this one. 8 weeks. I know that when I trade these slower markets, when I flip sides and go in and out and go against my original bias, it just doesn't end up great. So, yeah, East Cobb's probably an hour and 45 minutes from me. The Athens area, something like that. All right, can it take us to the moon? 3 more points, and we'll take our profits. I do think it's going here, ultimately. 81, but I'm going to take the low-hanging fruit here and take the 70 area. We made $1,003 in the New York session, and if this hits, I think we'll be up another 400. We'll be up like 1640, 1650. Yeah, Will, I know, but I'm tired. I got to get my rest, man. I got to get my rest. You play football in college as a center? Oh, I got you. I mean, theoretically, I could try my stop to here. 58. I think I'm just going to leave it where it is for now. See if we can't get the push through here. We're in the macro. What up, Yanix? I mean, I don't know. Do I go for the 81? The thing is, I don't know if it hits 81 in the next 15 minutes. I could stay on until 10 after 11 and see if it hits the 81. Or does it turn down here at the 70? I don't know. If you guys want to know what we're looking at, we've got all this LR built up. This trend line liquidity. I'm thinking we run the 81. That's what we took this trade off of, the break of that trend line. US left guard, chop block. Let's go. I didn't really play football. I hurt my knee in 8th grade, 7th grade. Didn't play much football. But we play basketball and baseball. Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on 2 hours being in the same trade, so. I'm getting sleepy. Full degen, Timothy. Oh. On Ninja Trader, can you attach your stop to your moving average? I don't know, Will. I know you can have a pretty customized trail stop there on Ninja, but I don't know if you can have it to the moving average. Well, that's not a good reaction. What's gold doing? Still in a little pullback mode here on the gold. Gold just went to the moon, huh? We still have not had a 50 touch yet. I could trail my stop up to here. Still below the 50. I think it would be okay, but I'm just going to wait. Oh, you can. Oh, you're saying you can. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that, Will. That's interesting. You just stick it on the 50 and let it go. Let it trail it up. I'm just trying to get to the 70. I mean, like, here's the thing. I think we might get to the 81 by midnight. So if you're long, I think it's completely reasonable to hold for the 81. I think I'm going to just take it off at 70 and be done. Lock it in. I mean, again, we're long from the 42, so there's our entry right there. We added here, took it for what, 5 points? So almost 5. 4.5 points, big money. So long off the 41.75, we'll call it 42. I do think we make it up to the 80, but it's called MT4, the trailing stop. Interesting. Anybody else long? Anybody short? Quant Tower, you can only trail the stop based on ticks. You can set up a different kind of trailing stop. I've never been able to have it work under this placing strategy where it will, move into profit at a certain number of ticks and then trail behind. I've never been able to get it to work properly, though. Every time I set that up, it messes. I don't remember what it messed up. There was something that it messed up, so I haven't tried it. But your standard stop, you could have a normal trail. The problem with that is if your stop is 7 points, it will trail 7 points behind. So if you move 6 points into profit, your stop would be 1 point into loss. And so if it pulled back and tested it, it might stop you out. I would rather the stop trail and keep a 10-point distance or something like that. But you can customize it a couple of different ways, but Ninja Trader has a lot more options when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I like Quant Tower because of the ability to be able to copy across all the props at one time. It's the main reason why I trade Quant Tower. Because I can copy across, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Bulenox, APEX, all together. Elite Trader Funding, so on and so forth. You're on 268 with 2 minis. Let's go. You're long 268 rock driller. Got you. That almost got you on that push up then, huh? 1 point off. On Ninja, you right click, select attack, stop to indicators, attach stock to indicators, and select the indicator. Oh, that's interesting, Will. Very interesting. You can do that after you enter the trade, huh, Will? Admirals were reaching short resistance. Yeah, I'm just looking for the push through the 69. See if we can get that. I might trail my stop up a little more aggressive here. If we get back above this wick, I may move it to this stop, or to this. Actually, I'll move it to this swing here. Because back above this wick, it needs to hit my target fairly quickly. All right. I'm going to move my stop up to here. Should push through there. This is the shock of the hour candle too, so it needs to get through there on this candle. That is not the reaction you want, getting above that wick. But we are locking in 16 points here. Yeah, I think so too, Trev. Are you still holding long, Trev? I don't know if you stay in there. Out early, but you made some money. Let's go. Makarav, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Guys, I've only said that 6,762 times. Now, I'm not quite sure if I said it every time. I think I started saying it at around 80 subscribers, something like that. It's about 6,700 times. Yeah, Trev, no, I'm the same thing. When I'm in other people's streams, I do the same thing. Do I know if this is accurate? 91% off at Bulenox. No, it's accurate. Futures 4. Use the code MM. That's only on option 1 accounts, and I only recommend the 50K for that. So it'll be around $16. But activation fee is going to be $148 for the lifetime on that once you pass. But it is an accurate sell, and we also have 75% off of the option 2 if you use code MM1 or MM2. Your wife is like, why didn't you take that? Yeah. Not Trev. Trust me. I know the feeling. Oh, MM's your initials? Let's go. That makes it really easy then, huh? Tough to forget. Tough to forget. All right, we're getting into some different music now. We'll let you guys hear it. Why not? Just for a minute. Little alternative music. You guys don't know how hard it is for me not to sing on the stream, because I'm in the car. I'm letting it go. I'm belting it out. Are you guys singers? Singers in the car. Now, I don't sound good, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. I was one of those kids who, you know, I used to like to sing as a little kid, so the church would always have me come up front and sing. I couldn't sing a lick, but I didn't know it. And so I'd be up there, you know, solos in the middle of church singing, and I'd be like, I asked a lady after church one time, I said, how did I do? She said, you're singing for the Lord. That was her way of saying I didn't sound good. That's okay. I said, why would they put me up there if I suck? Man, it came one tick from that 68 for you. Sing your heart out and record it and then play it back. Yeah. That's what happens. Oh, exactly, Jason. Now, Nana didn't go. Nana did not go to church. She sent us to church. She stayed home. She'd go occasionally. That's it. Used to be like, oh, she wants us to go to church and learn about the Lord. Like, nope, she wants some alone time. She wants some alone time. Get the kids out of the old hair. Well, you know, when I was younger, though, I mean, like most of you guys, there was no sitting in the house watching TV. I mean, you were outside until it's dark. Time to come in. That's just how it was. You knew the service is too long. You pick out the worst singer from the crowd, and you end the service very quickly. That's true. Pitching pennies. Like, all right, we're ready to go. I attended a holiness church when I was a kid. One time, I grew up as at Baptist church, but I went to a holiness church for like a vacation Bible school, and it shocked me how the entire congregation like came up and sang as the choir, and I'm just sitting there, and they're like, "Get on up here." I'm like, what? So, yeah, exactly, Trev. I hope you do, Rock Driller. I don't know, man. This is just like not going. Getting a little pullback here. I mean, our stop's well in profit, but it's just, I would like to have the full 69 up there. You open a church and make money everybody had to pay to go to heaven. Oh my goodness, pitching pennies. Come on, let's go. Get me there already. What time is it? I mean, it's 11:07. Is this thing really going to make me sit here? I mean, I don't know. I feel like I might get stopped out. It literally pushed up, what, within a point? Less than 2 points. 1.75 points of my target there. Yeah, I will say that, pinch of pennies. Some churches do make money, for sure. I don't know if every church is like that. Most of the churches I attend have attended are smaller. Smaller, but there are definitely some out there that make some money. Everybody falling out in holiness churches, yeah. No, guys. Come on, we got to hold the 50. We're going to get a 50 touch here, looks like. Going to need to bounce it off the 50. I mean, ES did not run the previous day high yet, or yesterday's high. This will be our only saving grace here, the 50 EMA. Let's see if it can hold. If we get back above 65, I think we can kind of go. Elliott Baptist Church. I don't know what that is. Elliott. Does this give me a thing? It doesn't. Come on, get above the 65 here and rip it. Rip it. Can't turn back down right here. If it turns back down right here, I'm probably getting stopped. Which feels like it would be a crime. Come on.
Can you take me higher to a place where the line and sea?
There we go. That's what we need. Turn it up. We got to go higher, Captain Price. Futures for we did good. We were up $1,000 on an eval, the same eval that we're trading here. We just need to make it to the 69.75. It's already pretty high. It is, Captain. You're not lying. Yeah, we actually read the price pretty decent during New York. Didn't do bad there. Of course, if I would have traded the PAs, you know, it would have been a loser. Like higher till March or higher for one day. Probably till March. Buy the dip. Get in that buy dip mode. Feels like we might get stopped here. Kind of failed to get above that 65 that I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. Got to get above that 65 here. Otherwise, I think that second test of the 50 is probably not going to save us. Might get stopped out here. Gotta go now. That's a pretty bullish bounce. See if it can go. Can we get some follow through on that? We do have equal lows down here too, where my stop is. I don't love that. Will says add. Too high to add, I think. I mean, you know, I guess if you were thinking, you could say, like, this should be mitigated, right? Maybe it pulls back into this area. I don't know. Stop's probably safest right here at break even. Or at the 47. It's probably the safest spot for it, but because this thing really could sweep back here and then go. But I think if it stops me, it stops me. What up, Bobber? How you doing? I mean, I could move it down to here, but I don't even think it's safe there. I mean, really, I'd have to move it probably down to like 50. I don't really want to do that. We can just hope that this untested wick and the 50 kind of hold up here and we just continue higher. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. What up, expert computer help? How's it going? I think we're going to either get a quick spike up here momentarily or a spike down. I don't know which one comes first, but it's possible. Your stop is in the same place, 258.50. Yeah, I don't love that spot, but kind of is what it is at this point. If I was a smart man, I'd have the stop probably maybe 50. If I was targeting higher than 70, I think I would probably have the stop at 50 if I wanted it to kind of be safe. Kind of got this a little bit of consolidation here. I mean, really, you got some here too. It's not unreasonable to think that this could hold here, but that's what I want to see. That's the boner. The boner, 2.25 points. Rocket ship, says Will. I'm here for it. Well, it's no longer bonery. All right, Trev. See you tomorrow. Needs to happen here. Come on. Been working on launching a meme token on the Solana blockchain. Interesting. Let's go. Good luck with that. Did you guys hear about that plane that was landing and flipped completely? Yeah. I did features for. I saw pictures of it. I was like, man, that's crazy. So many kind of aviation accidents and stuff going on lately. It's kind of crazy. All kinds of aviation accidents. Yeah, no worries. Come on, get above the 65. You know you wanna. You like planes? Me too. I mean, I don't fly but a few times a year maybe, but, you know, it is concerning when stuff like that continues to happen. Although I think that was just an accident. I guess it was like snow and windy and all that. Yeah, I don't really have a fear either. I don't even think about it. I'm just one of those people that's kind of like, if it's my time, it's my time, you know? Just like this morning when it was like, storms were so bad, it was like the thunder was shaking the house, and I'm just in the bed like, snoozing away. So, yeah, Captain Price. Definitely safer than a car. For sure. Oh, I'm getting tired, guys. This thing needs to get through my take profit. Oh. I don't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Unless pilots flying on purpose, like into volcano ash, it's safe, yeah. Somebody flipped the switch. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Listen, I said I was tired. I didn't mean I couldn't wait 10 more minutes for you to go up, Marky. You don't have to just flash dump on me there, 3 points. So, yeah, birds are dangerous for sure. We didn't mean you needed to flash dump on me. 3 points. Man, this is getting tough to watch. It's very, very grindy. All right, what about this one?
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel.
I think Q goes to bed at the same time I do. Nice. Uh-oh. We're in trouble here. I mean, I do think it would be safe to move the stop back, but I'm not going to. If it gets me, it gets me. Johnny Cash. That's right. He's an old man here. ES back to the 44.75 here. ES really has only moved 2 points above the 44. Nasdaq really hasn't grinded up that much either, though, to be honest. Very, very slow here. It's barely even moving. We've kind of accepted this area, though. Is this our time? Can it go? All right, it's already after 11. This thing's... I am about to just take profit, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep on the stream. I'm going to be dragging tomorrow. What is the needle? You need to stick it in your arm? I don't know. All right, it might get us here. All right, I hate weeks. Appreciate you. I think we might get stopped out here. So close to our take profit there. Sad. You exceeded your daily stop loss. That is perfect for day trading. Yeah. You're going to hang in for a while. Oh. Almost got us there. Again, I don't think it's unreasonable for it to balance this fair value gap and then go. We do have quadruple equal lows down here too, though. Okay. I see you, Nasdaq. right before my stop, it bounced. Let's go. Rip it. No. I think we get stopped. Again, I don't love my stop here. I don't love the stop placement, but the thought process is like you think it runs this. But in all likelihood, you're probably going to get this, you know, a little sweep of this area. And then go. That'll be kind of my lean, what I think is probably going to happen. So realistically, I really need to put the stop down here at 50 if I wanted to stay in, but I'm not going to. I need to get some sleep. Or maybe I could move it down to 56. Maybe I'll do that. I'll move it down here to 56.75. We'll give it a chance to sweep these equals and then maybe bounce. Because if it pushes through here quick, it's probably going to run these lows. We'll see. You fired it up and got 22,292 is a very significant price and need to be pierced to go higher. 292. Yeah, I mean, I think that we're pushing to 281. But we'll see. Also, ES really needs to stay above that 44. It did just retest it 44.25 right there on that pullback. I don't know. Do I want to stay on here for another 30 minutes? All right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move the stop back to here. So we'll lock in 10 points at least. All right. We'll see you, Pinch and Pennies. Appreciate you. You would take it and go to bed? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing, but I think this could mitigate this and then rip. Let's see here. Balance this fair value gap and then go. Although this is not that obvious, to be honest. Yeah, stopped out. Yeah, rock. It's just I don't love the stop there because I know I'm going to get stopped. And I still think price is going here. But it could very well. Yeah, there's no volume for sure. You got a new 15-minute candle in a little over a minute. Let's kind of look at that. Yeah, could open. I mean, I think this is just a pullback. I think it's just a pullback. I would not be shocked for it to sweep those lows there. The 54, but Here's the new 15-minute candle. Let's look at the 2-minute here. Just curious. Yeah, kind of flagging here. If this 2-minute candle can close above the body of this one, then that's going to be a pretty decent sign. Really would like it to close above 63. Doesn't have to. See, these equal lows down here is what scares me. Like, you got 3 on the 2-minute, right? I was hoping that it would leave this level as a target for after it runs the 81. Because I think that would be nice. So if it runs the 81 first, and then you could have this as a really nice short target. A little short-term retracement. Or at least run the 70 first. Don't want this candle to close red. The 9 did just cross the 21 on the 2-minute. Needs to close full. Needs to close near the high. Got 10 seconds to get there. Get back up into that 61 range. Close nice. That closed all doji. It's not a good sign. Oh, guys, I'm getting super tired over here. There's no telling when this will run it. Yeah, well, I like the trade too, but it's just annoying. So close to take profit there. I probably should have front run it by a few points. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. It's like pulling your teeth right here, right? Watching paint dry, right? All right, that's a little bit sign of life. Let's get above the 62. Close up there. Now we're getting a little action. Come on, can we boner? Can we boner? Get through that 65 here. I think we can move, you know, relatively. That's a nice full candle. I like that. That's a decent candle. Continue the action, Nasdaq. Come on. You got it. Kind of approaching a little short-term 2-minute trend line. Need to pop through there. I mean, is it me or is this candle not moving? That candle is not moving. It's like exhaustion. I can't go any further. I'm exhausted. This will be a nothing 2-minute candle. You got to shut it all down because I was tired, but you were going to call it a night. Yeah. I'm about to call it a night, Bobber. I'm actually about to just take this off. Could reject right here. I'm going to give it another moment or two. I want this next candle to open green and start going. It's just not moving. So dead. I mean, we're like 6 points away. You're hanging it up for now. Yeah, Rock Driller. I knew it was going to do that, so I moved myself. I was like, all right, I'm going to move it back. But I'm not going to give this much more room. If we kind of get back into that 61 area, probably just going to take it off. Don't want to see it reject this trend line again. I want it to push through there. A little short-term trend line, but still. Average range of the 1 minute candle is under 2 points. Yeah, that's tough. Very tough. I mean, the 2 minute is just not moving. I mean, look at it. These candles are just like, that's a nice one. And then, but even that one was what, 5.5 points? Not great. All right, I'm moving the stop up there. 19 points, 19 and a half. If this candle, I want to see this just hold the trend. Otherwise, I'm out. All right, we're out of there. $1,462. We're up $460 in the Asia session. I guess we'll take it. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Remember, Bulenox 91% off, APEX 80%, Take Profit Trader 50%, My Funded Futures 25% off, Expert, Tradeify 35%, and I don't know, I'm missing somebody, but it's fine. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, I think we're going to 81. I mean, I think this is where we're going. I just don't have the time and the effort to sit here and wait on it. So we will see you guys tomorrow.